I've been heading down a one-way street, can't turn around. You've been taking every part of me, now you know where to be found. You got me confused, a little off balance, thought I knew you. I've been heading down a one-way street, can't turn around. You've been taking every part of me, now you know where to be found. You got me confused, a little off balance, thought I knew you, but you got bad habits. I only see blue when I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. You make love so complicated. I thought I knew you. You make love so complicated. I give you my heart. You make love so complicated. So damn tired of trying to understand why I still believe that what we have was ever meant to last. Guess you made a fool of me. You got me confused, a little off balance, thought I knew you, but you got bad habits. I only see blue when I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated.
All right. Wait, why is my face not showing? Why is my face not showing? There it is. Okay. That's really loud in my ear. Ouch. Ouch. Let me close this. Yo, hey, Waltz, how's it going, bud? How's your weekend been? No. Complicated. No. Get back. Ugh. Water. Ice. It's okay. Just okay. It's gonna be warm. No, actually, no, I'll leave it open. I'll leave it open. Okay. After caving in, heaven didn't see my. Right, let's get into this then, shall we? Turn that off. Turn that off. Game. Yeah, that's lucky I had an advert. Go away, advert. Be gone. And PS. Oh, excuse me, I said PS5. There we go. Turn that up. There we go. Yeah, my weekend's pretty good. I didn't do much. All I did was pretty much play the game, play Baldur's Gate. That's pretty much all I did. Pretty much all I did. Oh, now I'm ready to play this. Wait, is it the third trial? Yeah. Yeah, the second trial, We investigated, then trial, investigated, now it's trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Van Karmer, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prosecution. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Excuse me? Order, order! Mr. Van Karmer, what is the meaning of this, of your statement just now? But must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Sorry, I might be really loud. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean how loud I am towards the mic. Is that okay? Is that better? Does the sound okay? Everything okay? I meant to ask at the beginning. Like the games that overpower me or anything, is it? Right. I call my witness, my detective witness in the stand. No, decisive witness in the stand. Is that is that mystery boat shop owner? Oh god, yeah, I remember this. Witness, state your profession. I'm the protector of the ration of the wet noodles and the ground lake. So how they all talk. Oops. And I also rent the boat. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who the old guy is. Objection, Your Honor. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Whitebar. Whitebar. I have proceeded this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yeah. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in the question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let us hear the testimony then, shall we, witness? It was in the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where the rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out of the window, I saw a boat and a floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just above that, the boat came back to the shore, and a man walked by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Objection!
There is nothing to question in the witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there is only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. White? Cross-examination? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Van Kuma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Here we go. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remember. I clearly... Did I? Yep. I did. You see. Continue. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for the court of law. Mr. White, exactly what is not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Kitty Boo. Kitty boy. Kitty? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove that the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Son of a bitch. And where did the bang seem to come from? This motherfucker better wake up. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Yup. Good. Continue. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yup. At the time, at the time there is. At the time. So you hear 2 gunshots in total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in the testimony yesterday. By your window. Yep. By my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty dang thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is rather important. Detail, please add it to your testimony. Tick, tick, tick. I have a bad feeling about this. The man was the defendant. A defendant. He was saying, "I can't believe he's dead." Defendant. If I know Van Karma, he spent time preparing his witness. I'm not going to find contradictions very easily in this testimony. Phil, it's tough, but no, it's tough being a lawyer. Okay, so I can't remember what details I have. these. Okay. I hear two sounds like a gunshot just after midnight. So just after midnight, yeah. I was in the restaurant, they were both rental, usual. Then I heard a bang. When I looked at the window, I saw a boat just floating there. Overhead again shows an empty lake taken and... That one? That's wrong, isn't it? Your Honor, there's a testimony to... Okay, it's wrong. It's wrong. Ow! Oh. Oops. That didn't go so well. So the boat, there's a big bang. Just above the boat, comes back to the shore, and a man walked by my window. How did the caretaker see the boat without Edgeworth in it? Because it was foggy. When I looked at the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. That said that. I heard two sounds like a gunshot just after midnight. What did he say about midnight? It was the night of 24th, just after midnight. Okay. Yep. I was at the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Didn't he say that he didn't know who passed by the window shack in the investigation? Yeah, he said he's here as well, didn't he? Just about then, the boat came back to the shore and a man walked by my window. That man was the defendant. He was saying that I can't believe it. Oh, right, wait. Oh, I didn't press. I thought I pressed. Oh, my bad. I thought I didn't press. I thought I did press. Press against. Shit. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Damn it! Dead! Certain Keith! I said I can't believe he's dead! He was walking by too! Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! The Edgeworth boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubts. Vancouver. He lured me into the cross-examination so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Where's objection? Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that there could not have been Edgeworth who fired the gun. Objection! Mr. Wright, are you referencing the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explained. He could have swapped his part of He could have swapped his prints after the fire. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in the witness testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection.
Objection!
Your Honor, this witness claims that the Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he was telling a lie... Mr. White, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Anthony, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes have passed. Too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. He fell asleep again. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor there is any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. Bro lost. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court with a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait, what? What's happening now? Me? Huh? What? Larry! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there at the park at the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Ready to replay the whole episode again? Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. Okay. Adjournment? Adjournment? Did I say it? Adjournment? I think I said it. One moment, Mr. Vancouver. Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. And a gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Eddie a murderer. It's not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given the decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. That's right. Only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's any witness in this, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistakes has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Van Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will adjourn for 5 minutes recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Larry, jump in and saving the day. Who would have thought, huh? Larry jumping in and saving the day like that? Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Hey, how's it going? Ah, fly. I have seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. Sorry, bullets. I just wondered what Larry planned to say in there. Larry's at the lake last night. Yes. That would mean he's the only witness that wasn't so small. Contaminated by Manfred. By Manfred. Eh? Good, thanks. You? Yeah, I'm good. Just been playing Baldur's Gate. Oh my god. He said that he went looking for the steel samurai balloon after he flew to the lake. Oh right. And he found the balloon at the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edward. Huh? You say something right. Yeah. A lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, there is something I have been meaning to ask you. What is that? Are you finger painting on the finger painting? Why are you fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. He was the only witness that wasn't changed by Manfred. Did I say Manfred? He wasn't changed by Manfred, the witness. You mean Larry? Oh, right. Oh, go away. I know I haven't looked up yet. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol laying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. Lotta was keeping info. All right, for caretaker 2. The caretaker. All right, got you. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Van Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? perfectly prepared witness, perfectly complete evidence. That is the secret of his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has he has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before in court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. The 10 minutes trial's time will make this one fall its worth. Good, your stream is really buffering for me. Oh, is it lagging? It doesn't show I'm lagging, it shows everything's fine with me. Could be just my internet was bad. Well, mine has been shit lately. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now. I'm not getting any frame rate drops or losing connection. Oh, is it? Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this up. One up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. And Karma didn't even have time to prepare this witness. I just hope Edward is right about this being our big break. That night I was out on the boat on the lake. I was looking for something I did. Found it. So I quietly slipped in the boat back in the rental shop dock. Then I just saw then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out on the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Okay. That was an unsuccessfully vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, you've come this far. There's no way to go back. There's no way to put forward, Nick. Yeah. You press them. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong. I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First off, what time was it? Oh, it was about 11 when I went out in the boat. But the time everyone had gone home for the night, so wait until the coast was clear, so the coast was clear to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butt, what is it you looking for? What is the witness, what the witness was searching for is, what's searching for is irrelevant. Most likely, he was hunting for this Gordy. This surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. That is all irrelevant. Let us get over with it. So I quietly stepped to the boat. Around at what time was that? Well, let's see. Figured it was out searching for about an hour? I guess it was around about 12. Yep. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts. What? What? Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was a real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether it was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I'm assuming. So you're the only one. You only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick. It was pretty. It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Single? Wait. The blanket picture could mean that the blank picture could mean that there was two shots. Blank picture? That one? That's wrong. Oops. Yeah, that's wrong. So after I heard that single shot, sorry, I did wrong one. That one? That's wrong again. Ah, the witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I cannot. Oh. What about the gun? What do you mean, what about the gun? Murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times. Oh! No, that's wrong as well. Maybe so. So after I hit a single shot, I looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard a bang. So I quietly slipped. If I do it wrong, I'm gonna have to restart it again. I don't want to do that. Was there a local testimony in the records? Yeah, that one. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Was it that one? Let's try it. I gotta think this is wrong. No, that's right. Thank you, Walt. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You sure? That's what I said. But Mr. Lothar Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all of what he was saying? What he said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts, what? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yes. So what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio every day. I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Van Karma, your option. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness or his shouty testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue the court? Continue with the testimony? Continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. But nothing is more painful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. Wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-requested show on the radio. See? I was listening to the real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard a gunshot. That gunshot. I remember exactly the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at high volume? Yeah. What's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he has heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe that this testimony... Objection! Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembered exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is he has heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talked between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this. Jared? So you turned on the radio? Right. I was just wanting to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there, alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. I shouldn't have said anything. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we know to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio to set that night? Real booming, loud. Yep, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think it could have heard anything going on outside at all. Oh shit. Can you prove that? No. No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember the moment the moment really clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What did he say? What did she say? Mr. White, please case this pointless question. Cease this pointless questioning. That problem, what possible good could knowing what possible good could knowing what the radio DJ said to us do us? Indeed, Mr. Van Cromer has a point. Allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do we know if we don't ask him? Hmm? Fine, very well. Mr. Budd, please testify you to the court. What the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when he said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I hear the gunshot. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had a really sexy voice. Maybe Van Kammer was right. Not sure how that helps us at all. It's the most the clearest testimony I've ever heard. There's one glimmering ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Right, okay, so he's on loan to Steve. He's got to be... Sorry. But I'm sure I heard a gunshot. So he shoots up in. Shows an empty leg tick. Yeah. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying at the time. But did I press this already? Yeah, didn't I? Yeah, I already did that. Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Wait. No, the gunshot was at a different time, right? I've only got one shot of this.
Objection!
Yes! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you were saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. It's something the matter, Mr. White? Right, sorry. Your Honor, did you hear what the witness was just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That wouldn't seem to be the case, yes. But they should have heard the gunshot after midnight. The photograph is referable proof for this fact. Let us see. Let's see. What was the time on the photo taken when the gunshot triggered Mr. Hart's camera? Miss Hart's camera? 15:25. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order, order! What does this mean? The two period witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, the witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is painfully mistaken. Just look at him. Look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he's heard the two gunshots before midnight? He's right. Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard the gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I assuming that you have evidence of this wild claim. Show me evidence for what is a what there was a gunshot before the midnight. Before midnight? How could I show him as before midnight? Oh, the lake?
Take that!
Look at this, the empty lake, yeah. The lake. Sure. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Loka Hall, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there is nothing on the lake at this picture. Your Honor, the real issue is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to a loud noise. Huh? Correct? There was a loud noise at the lake at 11:50. That's why the photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was more definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it should seem that in the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that the heard a gunshot after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It's the fact that the camera also triggered a 15-minute after midnight. Your Honor, the night there were two sets of gunshots. There was a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be foolish, Judge. The camera was set to the response to a loud noise. Yes. There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why would the witness have sneezed? Why? The witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there is nothing turning back now. There's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence. No, evidence. It wasn't a gunshot, right?
Take that!
Is that Mr. White? Is that Mr. Simric? I see. Your Honor, sorry, I wasn't really sure about the evidence. Don't show us evidence on. Oh shit! I thought that was the right one. Oops! Does that mean I have to do it all again? Does that mean I have to do it all again? Ah, fuck! Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I have to fucking rush rolls again. Why can't I just skip where I was? There's objection. We got speed running now. Do I have to like press him towards the end?
Hold it! Hold it! Objection!
I save it mid-game. I could. Oh fuck's sake! I've got to remember to do that. Locked in Sean. I've geeked Sean versus geeked Sean.
Objection!
I gotta remember when I'm on 2 health. I gotta save it. Speedbud, 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 speed. Hammer, 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 hammer. It's basically saying I'm basically saying concentration is shown versus shown whose fools around. Oh, right, yeah. I know. Quote another session, blah, blah. Be testimonied. Alright, what was this? So I looked over in the lake, and the single shot went home. That one. Continue with the testimony. Oh, there's the DJ, I'm pretty sure. There's a crash for the DJ. And then I'm dead. Oh, well, that's wrong. That does time death. Ah! Oh, that's the time of death. But it's almost Christmas Eve. Done. Wait, what? That's wrong again? Whoa, 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 what am I doing wrong? What? What am I going wrong? That's right. To say, hey, it's almost Christmas Eve, and I've read, and I heard the gunshot. What on earth are you doing? Are you suited for our business meeting in McDonald's? Yes, Alex, I am. If you go to McDonald's, I'm hungry. Yo, do the 2000 IQ play and save you. Good point. Good idea there, Bolt. Sounds right though, right? Anthea is taking the... Oh, was it this one? She heard two sounds at... No. Which one was it again? Time of death for some between... Oh, it's this one. So dumb. This is where I was. If you wonder why Alex when speedrun through this, I lost and I have to go through it all again. Larry's right. Okay, this is it. Okay. You show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Is that one? A little hot, yeah, that one. Photo was taken automatically on the camera. Rack, photograph was taken. In other words, the Larry. Indeed, it seems that in that case. Let's have it as well. No, not at all. Your Honor, the night of the two gunshots. Oh, I just proved there was two gunshots, that's right. Right, I'm good. Okay, good. We have a few presentations to go through about how to make Sweaby's lives great again. Word from Fuck Trump. It's so good. Swabby 95 is so good. It's a really good streamer. Yeah, I love him. Love him what he does. Love his work. So please show the court evidence if you have any. What did it do? Like why there was 2 big bangs? I thought it'd be the metal detector because we found makes a noise when a metal object is near and used for detection. Yeah. The testimony badge. Try me, trust me, bro.
Take that!
Mr. White, is that a mistake? You bastard! Why would you do that? Why did I believe you? Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show me to the court was indeed a gunshot. How can I show that it was actually a gunshot? Bro fell for the oldest trick in the book. I sure did. Look, I'm old, okay? It's the gun. The gun? It's not. Oh, this is my evidence. I was gonna say, motherfucker! This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about the pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now I have realized the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order, order! That would make sense in the evidence we have seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. For this is true. There is 2 sets of the gunshot. 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh. I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case of the Steel Samurai? Yeah, of course, I remember. The murder in the case had the same idea as the murder in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already got to a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch, and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. White? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. White? So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Bankhammer. A man who shot that night. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did it. The shooting. Listen, Rocky. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on the boat. There was a gunshot fired on the boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance between the shooting was 1 meter. 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumed that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. White? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo says 0:15. But Larry heard the gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then. 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could have been innocent. Lord the attorney's Lord the attorney Swerby looked like he was Fucan? Is that a Fucan? We have a quick recess. A Fucan has had a few. Sorry. He had a Fucan. I was like, huh? He's had a few. I'm very, very right. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond, Edgeworth and the murderer, Edgeworth and Hammond. Edgeworth and the murderer, right? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the he assumed the Gus? No, he can't say that word. Of Mr. Hammond and Edgeworth. Guys? It's pronounced guys. Alright. What? Are you serious? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. Like a disguise. All right, okay, got it. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name, right, it's... It can't be loaded, is it? I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? But, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The caretaker. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out in the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder took place. Wait, why is there a car there? Oh, right. Here? Wait, if she's got the photograph there... Nah. She's got the photograph there of the boat, right? Why would he need to shoot the guy? Because he was shot. He could have done... If he could do it previously. Oh, you mean like here? Around here, maybe. Maybe, Mr. Wright? And does this maybe include the reason why the killer would choose that spot? Yes. Well, maybe because there is no good reason the murderer thought he never expected it. Maybe you should try again. Because if it was in the lake, then Lothar would have seen it. Close. How close? Was it any here then? Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That's why we couldn't meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Objection. Do you have proof of that boat shop was at the scene of the criminal? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake on a boat, searching for something. He found it and he returned the boat. Then, just as he started to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. I'm never paying for you to be my attorney. I could be a very I wouldn't be a gun attorney. Just because I can't read doesn't mean I can't be an attorney. I just gotta be smart, you know. I don't know what's fucking going on. I'm trying to read, so I can't. My brain doesn't process when I'm trying to read stuff. Okay. God, stop hating me, Alex. God. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. He's crashing out. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. I think I've started at the very beginning. And I take it slow. I might just able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got to the boat with the Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Ah, so he jumped out of the got it. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. White? The boat shopkeeper. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes. Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Ah, details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you ran out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. Because the first shot missed. Because to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. To create a witness? The murderer lifted the pistol and fired once, one shot. That ensured that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Park did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next, the murderer witnessed a bit of the murderer waits a bit and he fired again. I was really slow with this. Then the murderer jumped from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice and drew attention to the boat. Once you realize that everything else falls into place, the boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. To make Lothar witness, yeah. Wait, so then why didn't Lothar camera take 2 pictures? Because there's a 15-minute stop. It's a 20-minute, 20-second after, then you can take another one or something like that. Hot. This is what happens, Your Honor. Cool down, cool down. See, I remember. These are the events that transparent that night on Gold Lake. Bath. What? Byfill? No, Byfill. What? Bliff. Bailiff. Oh, bailiff. Sorry, Sean. Stupid Sean. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's about to go down. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to take a defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defendant has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? Stupid Sean, locked in Sean. Geeked Sean, undercover Sean, jump scare Sean. We got Sean's verse. Can you imagine it? Different versions of me? I don't think the world will be able to cope with the different versions of me. I know that for a fact. What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter that signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff? We are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. He cannot allow him to get away. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mr. Van Comer, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been subdued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under the case circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I require that the police department I'm a stroke. Euthanize? No, that's not euthanize. Utilize all this force to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is the boat shopkeeper? I think his identity has become very important to the trial. I want him. I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. Yeah. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Van Kammer didn't know what to do with this testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I suffered through his unique testimony, still, he did save us. I just wish our case weren't so down in the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on the trial instead of our clients. Sean versus AC Attorney versus who wins? Oh, probably AC Attorney. AC Attorney versus will probably win. The anime people. I'm not an anime person. I'm just a fat wealth oaf. That's what I am. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like we're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try and smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it is not over for me yet. What do you mean? What? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth. No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you. Get it off my chest, but I can't make it up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. To be continued! Yes, I want to save my fucking forget. There we go. It's lawyers versus Sean's of different powers. Sean different powers. I mean, I don't really have a power. What is my power? I'm funny? And that's a kind of a superpower. I'm just saying. Let me just do this. Yeah. Pikachu wins this case. You do know that I know that you do a Superman voice, right? So I'm going to ask you to do the Superman voice if you carry on. The lowest, and then you go, Miss Lane. Yeah? But you just have to say, my name. Alex. Yeah, I can see you through you. I can see through my camera. I can see you sitting at your desk with your headphones on. I see everything. Sorry. One man fed, snap, and half of the Sean burst crashes out. Crashes out. Jesus Christ. Was it this one? Yeah. There we go. Ah! Stupid motherfucker. Desktop audio. There. Come on. There we go. I need a new mouse so badly. There we go. That turns on. Oh, righty then. Right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next Ace Attorney stream. Hopefully, I got two more. Two more, and then this episode is done. I got one episode left. I think. That's what Dylan said anyway. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the next Ace Attorney stream. Catch you guys then. Ta-da!